Hello, Lisa here. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be talking about a super affordable, fun little tarot find that I can credit to Buddha Tats and Tarot. It is the Spirit Halloween tarot card deck out this year at the Spirit Halloween store. How fun is that? This cost me $12.99 Canadian. Oh, is that price upside down? I'm so sorry. There we go. Now you can read it. And it comes in two different colors, blue and pink. There may have even been a third color, but this is the one I remember. From what I can tell, all the decks are the same. And I have to say, for a deck that cost me $12.99 Canadian, which means it's probably like $9 in the US, it's pretty cute. It's pretty fun. Comes in a super cute two-piece box that clearly states that these are tarot cards. And what is inside the box, I believe it's, again, the same regardless of which box you buy. But I had to get the pink because, well, I like pink. This is what the backs look like. They look the same on both versions of the deck. We are going to go through the deck, every single card, and this is mostly going to be visual. I may share some thoughts as we go. I would like to point out that I've pretty much reviewed this deck already, and I can tell you that a lot of the symbology you might see, so say astrology that you see, is not necessarily accurate, like at all, on the deck, but the images are cute, and it's very Halloween-y, and you'll see what I mean. So we're going to just dive right in. Fool, Magician, High Priestess, Empress, Kali, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, that's pretty great for the lovers, Chariot, is it Strength or Justice? Justice, the Valkyrie, Strength, the Hermit. Nope, that was the Wheel. Where was our Hermit? Hold on. Did I grab two cards by mistake? This is a very professional flip through. There's our Hermit. Okay, Hermit. I think I said Strength. Wheel of Fortune. Whoops. That one's Strength. That's like the Manticore, right? Yeah. What are we at? Hanged Man. I'm trying to keep the glare off the screen. Temperance, the Devil, the Tower. I love the gargoyle as the Tower. The Star, the Moon for the Werewolf, so perfect. Phoenix for the Sun is great. Judgment. The Ouroboros for the World, perfect. Okay, now we're into Pentacles, and we have Mandragora. I think it's supposed to be the Mandrake, but it's probably some kind of Mandrake-based creature. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Whoop, don't drop them, Lisa. Page, Knight, Queen, and King. So next we are into the swords, and we have the Ace of Swords, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I love the Pegasus for 8, 9, 10. Page, that looks like it should be a knight. Knight, Queen, and King. Now I will say, especially in the minors, they just stop making sense. Like, the creatures don't necessarily match up with the meaning of the card very well. I'm sure you could make a case for it. Some of them do really good, and then a lot of them don't. Now we're into the wands, and we have the Ace of Wands, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. And lastly, we have usually my favorite suit, the cups. I will say that a lot of these seem to be watery creatures, so that's kind of cool. They did seem to get the elements right, so that's neat. So we have the Ace of Cups, the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, page, knight, queen, and king. I was actually very excited that this was a complete deck because for $12.99 I was like, it's not going to be complete, it's going to be missing cards, it's going to have it all wrong. This would be a super, and let's talk about the cardstock. It's glossy, it's bendy, it doesn't feel expensive, it definitely feels a little bit cheap, but it's much nicer than what I was expecting. I have had Kickstarter decks, well, Indiegogo decks that I have backed that has been thinner than this and felt less nice. The laminate seems to give it a little bit of sturdiness. This would be super fun to take to like a Halloween party, which is probably what it's intended for, and throw down some cards and just give like playful fun readings without it trying to be too serious, especially if you have your meanings memorized and the artwork isn't going to be make or break for you to be able to read with the deck. I think they nailed it in the majors. I think the majors are really well done. The minors, even though they've got the elemental associations good, I think that they do start to lose a lot of the meanings with the artwork. Oh, one of my cards is backwards. But like the King of Pentacles is the leprechaun. That makes sense. Let's see what other ones we have in here. The Ten of Swords as the griffin. Not so sure. I do think that this would be a fantastic deck, especially, okay, like if you've got kids and this artwork doesn't seem too scary, maybe like teens that are interested in tarot, that just want something to tootle around with and you don't have to care if they wreck it kind of thing. This might be a fun thing to play with. This would make a fantastic prop, which is again what it's probably intended for. If you were like doing a Halloween costume and you wanted to have tarot deck as a prop, or if you were a LARPer or other type of gamer where you needed to have a physical prop for tarot cards, this could be useful for something for flavor, like in Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of thing. But it is actually a readable deck. You could read with this. It is complete. The elements are represented, the majors are fantastic, and it's kind of fun that every single card has a different like mythical creature on it or like archetype from like Halloween or horror movies. So that's really kind of cool. Like the Nine of Cups as the Kraken. Like that doesn't necessarily make sense as the Nine of Cups, but it's still kind of fun to have a deck with all these different like archetypes on it. And you could potentially trim this or do something with it and use it as like use the meanings of each creature to read with and probably do some really fun stuff with it. So super fun, super affordable. If you have a Spirit Halloween store in your area, you may want to run out and get a copy if you think that this is going to be something you would use or enjoy playing with. I think it's kind of fun that it comes in this campy like tarot card box, and it does have actually, oh, not here. Warning, for novelty purposes only. So there's that. But on the back of the external box, it does have like a little preview image so you can kind of see what the cards look like. Again, I do think they're all pretty much the same. You could even use this for like an art project or something. Super fun, super affordable. I really am glad I picked it up. But that is the Spirit Halloween tarot cards for 2019. I don't know if they offer these each year, and if they do, if they change it up. It'll be interesting to see what they do with their tarot section next year, if they up their game at all, because that'd be kind of fun. But in the meantime, that is what I got for you. Thank you for hanging out. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye!